Good morning, student. Today we are going to learn the mensuration chapter in class 8. In this chapter, we have to learn attempt to try the solve problems related to the perimeter, area. Before start the chapter, we should learn what is the perimeter and area. Perimeter, the length of the boundary of the plane figure is known as the perimeter. The unit of the perimeter is same as the length of the unit. Suppose we want to fence our boundary, then we have to measure our plot, all the sides, and the sum of the all sides are known as the perimeter. And whatever length we are measuring, if we are measuring in the centimeter, the perimeter unit also will be centimeter. If we are measuring in the meter, the length in meter, then perimeter unit also should be the meter. Then another topic is the area. The surface covered by the border line of the figure is known as the area. For example, one plot like that is there, plane figure. Each different sides are there. If we add all four sides, that is known as the perimeter of the. If we find out the area, whatever this covered area, this area is whatever enclosed area in the this boundary lines, this is known as the area. Now let's know the different figures we have. Already you know about the rectangle, square, triangle. Rectangle, the opposite sides are parallel and equal each other. Here L refers for the length and P for the breadth. Perimeter means sum of the boundary. The perimeter of the rectangle is 2L plus B, because L opposite sides are equal, then to these L should be equal, here breadth also should be equal. Area of rectangle is the L into B. Then square, we know that in square all sides are equal and each angles also are equal, 90 degree, each angles are 90 degree. We want to find out the perimeter of the square. We have to add all four sides are equal, a plus a plus a plus a, or we can multiply direct 4 into side or 4a. If we want to find out the area of the square, the area of square is equal to side into side, or we can write the side square. Let's learn about the triangle. We know the closed figure. How many dimensions are there? Here 3 dimensions are there, 3 line segments are there. This A, B, C, these are the 3 sides of the given triangle. If we want to find out the perimeter of triangle, simply we have to add all 3 sides, A plus B plus C, it should be the perimeter. If we want to find out the area of the triangle, then there is the formula of the area of the triangle, that is 1 upon 2 base into height. Height means the perpendicular height. Look at this figure. This A, B and C, these are the sides. From any vertex you draw a perpendicular line to the in front of the sides, that is known as the height. किसी भी वर्टेक्स से सामने वाले साइड पे जब हम एक परपेंडिकुलर लाइन ड्रॉ करते हैं, वो आपका हाइट कहलाता है. और जिस लाइन पे ये एंगल की फॉर्मेशन हो रही है, दैट परपेंडिकुलर लाइन की फॉर्मेशन हो रही है, दैट इज नोन एज द बेस. इफ फ्रॉम दिस वर्टेक्स वी ड्रॉ अ परपेंडिकुलर लाइन, दैट इज नोन एज द हाइट, एंड दिस साइड बिकम द base. If we have to draw from this vertex one perpendicular line in this, it should be the height and this side will become the base. So that formula of the area of the triangle, that is 1 upon 2 base into height. Then another figure, parallelogram. Parallelogram is the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means whose 4 sides are here, 1 2 3 4 sides are there. In square also 4 sides are there. In rectangle also 4 sides are there. Another figure in trapezium, rhombus also. So 4 sides figures simply known as the quadrilaterals. And quadrilateral different types are there. Like rectangle also a quadrilateral, square also a quadrilateral. Then parallelogram. What is the parallelogram? In the parallelogram, each pair of opposite sides parallel and equal. Here two pair of parallel lines are there. This line is parallel to this line and equal also. Similarly, this left side it's equal and parallel to the right side. So two pairs of parallel lines are there in that. In that also, if we have to make the perpendicular line draw bit here, that it will become the height. This is the height, and this side become the base. If we want to find out the perimeter of the parallelogram, simply we have to add this side plus these and this. We know the opposite side here equals are there, so simply we can write 2 sum of adjacent side. Adjacent side means this side and these sides are joining here. These are known as the adjacent sides. Then area of the parallelogram is base into height. The area of parallelogram is base into side. This is the base and the perpendicular height is the h. Then another figure is the trapezium. What is the trapezium? In this trapezium, here also the 4 sides are there, but among 4 sides only one pair is the parallel side. These A and B are the parallel side and others 2 are non-parallel side. If we want to find out the perimeter, simply we have to add this side plus this one and this, all 4 sides we can find out this is the perimeter. But there is the fixed formula of the area of the trapezium. Area of trapezium is 1/2 A plus B into H. A and B are here parallel side, so we can say 1/2 sum of parallel sides into height. Then another figure is known as the rhombus. In rhombus, all 4 sides are equal, but their each angles are not a 90 degree or perpendicular angle, right angle. In the square also all sides are equal. In rhombus also all sides are equal. Main difference is in the square each angles are the right angle, but in the rhombus each angles are not a right angle. This is the main difference. In the rhombus, if we have to join the 2 opposite vertex like A and C, we have to join, that is known as the one diagonal D1. D and B vertex we have to join, that is known as the diagonal 2. The area of the rhombus is 1/2 diagonal 1 multiply diagonal 2. One more quadrilateral here given here. In this quadrilateral, if we draw any one of diagonal, suppose we have to join this vertex to this, so we have to draw the one diagonal, and here become the 2 triangle, one triangle this and another triangle this one. Each triangle is there is the perpendicular height is there. From the vertex one perpendicular lines are there, that is known as the height 1 and this is known as the height 2. Always remember these heights should be the perpendicular from the vertex to the given diagonal. So in this case, if we find out the area of this quadrilateral, whenever the one diagonal is given and 2 heights are given, there is the area of this type of the quadrilateral 1/2 height 1 plus height 2 multiplied by diagonal length of the diagonal.